Let's talk about the Drix from Edge of Eternities. The Drix are our elder species in the Edge. They possess knowledge that most of the other species don't have. And that's because they come from very ancient times where most civilizations were wiped out. Back in their day, they were at least partially involved in the Fomori-Eldrazi conflict. In fact, they're the only species we know to have survived it. You can see in the flavor text here that the Edge is littered with the vestiges of civilizations that were annihilated by the Eldrazi. We know that the Fomori disappeared from the Edge after this conflict, and we also know that the Var, these sort of species of high elf-like creatures, they survived by uploading their consciousness to the Hilder High, which is sort of this virtual reality maintained by these nodes they've kept in secret across the multiverse. And there's a hint that one of these nodes is in Cythera. But unlike the others, the Drix remained. Now, the Drix don't need spaceships necessarily. They get from place to place using their own form of faster-than-light travel called weft walking. The weft is their term for a blind eternities-like structure that they're able to move between. It's not super clear if it's the actual blind eternities or some sort of layer of it that they can access. And because of these abilities, they have sort of more of a mystic connection to the metaphysics of the Edge. They saw that the other species would want their faster-than-light abilities one way or the other, so they struck a deal with Pinnacle, who is sort of the overarching governing body of a lot of the Edge. Agreed to give them the technology to be able to build Eternity columns and their own faster-than-light drives that punch through the weft. But it's nothing quite as elegant as what they're able to do. But in exchange, they now have unilateral authority to sort of challenge Eldrazi remnants or deal with Eldrazi remnants to prevent another major widespread conflict. Their primary tool in order to help them navigate the weft is the Seam Ripper, which allows them to work more elegantly. They don't need it per se, but it allows them to work with more precision. They also use beam worlds that are sort of like anchors in reality that don't change no matter how reality changes around them. And they have a limited ability to sense sort of timeline disruptions. So you see a few examples of Drix pruning timelines that might be a problem for the Eldrazi, or being able to foresee divergences that'll be problems. And anyway, that is the Drix.